Yesterday, the National Resistance Movement NRM Election Disputes Tribunal released a cause list for the first batch of petitions arising from the party's parliamentary primary elections, with 50 cases scheduled for hearing today, Tuesday, July 29, 2025. The petitions followed the NRM primary elections held on July 17th, which generated a total of 381 forms of complaints from grieved party members.
To build the accountability that is necessary, that we must learn to respect the truth when it is told. So the lining up is not problematic. It is provided for in the NRM constitution.
Despite these challenges, Dr. Baryomunsi, the NRM Vice Chairperson for Western Uganda and Minister of ICT and National Guidance, insists that the party remains strong and firmly anchored on its core values.
The NRM, like I have said earlier on, remains the only party that is ideologically sound, that is based on ideological principles. I have said time and again that when you look at the other opposition parties, you will find many of them are ideologically anemic. And they always say,
according to Baryomunsi, it is this ideological foundation that has consistently earned the NRM government the support of Ugandans election after election.
Many parties are just the empty constructs that dwell on criticizing and insulting NRM alone. I don't go beyond that. So, and that's why Ugandans keep voting NRM, because we represent what Ugandans need, like I said, in our ideological pillars. So the NRM as a party remains steadfast. It has not digressed. It has not diverted from its core principles. But of course, a mass party where we embrace everybody.
Baryomunsi addressed the media at the NRM Secretariat in Kampala, where he also officially declared his candidacy for the position of NRM Vice Chairperson.
I already picked nomination forms, and I was successfully nominated for the position of NRM Vice Chairperson, Western Uganda, a position that I have been holding for one term, because my first term is now coming to an end. I was voted overwhelmingly by delegates from all over the country in 2020, August 2020, and this coming August, we shall be completing our term of office.
He noted that a major focus for the party is managing the demographic transition resulting in a larger youth population, and expressed readiness to nurture young people into embracing the NRM ideology.
So you must appreciate that there is a demographic transition going on within the country, where we have a huge segment of the population being young people who have been born under the NRM regime, who do not probably sufficiently appreciate the historical facts of this country. And the point you have made, that is a challenge to us as current leaders of NRM, to ensure that we inculcate knowledge, but also we explain where NRM came from, what it stands.
Among other contenders, Chiwanda Godfrey Sowi is vying for the position of Vice Chairperson in the Central Region, where he outlined his manifesto for the upcoming leadership term.
Very happy that His Excellency the President took my literature and the Central Executive Committee very serious, and I'm seeing the implementation of most of the things that I talked about that are being implemented. The most recent one was the meeting between the President and the Bika leaders here in Buganda. I was very impressed with that, because I knew part of our relationship was destroyed by the opposition naming us as enemies of the kingdom.
Additionally, Lydia Wanyota has expressed interest in retaining her role as the NRM National Chairperson of the Women's League.
Seeking for the-election of the National Chairperson NRM Women's League, this is the catchword. I never grow old. I'm always big sister, as you can see, because that's what the image of woman is supposed to be. But the message for the women is that women must shine And that is the summary of what we want to be. A shining person is an empowered woman, is an able woman, is a mobilizer woman, is somebody that is triggering development for the family and for the... So women must shine is our slogan.
John Baptist Humza, Church of Uganda, Family TV News at 8.
NRM oye! Oye! Wanyoto oye! Oye! Nera nera Museveni oye! Oye! Seki oye! Oye! Seki ya ndowooza tubeera mu lusirika seki ya mitwe bannange.